Well, howdy, partner. Buenos dias, compadre. ¿Cómo está? Well, howdy, partner. Well, hey there, muchacho. We're out here today at Simpson College. Best I've ever shot here is 1 under par. Last time I was here at the missus, we were up to our eyeballs in stickers. In fact, I feel one in my boots right now, and I haven't even started yet. Today I got a special treat for you. I got my top 9 moments that I've recorded from a long time ago in the best game that I've ever played, Red Dead Redemption 2. And after each hole, I'm gonna play you one of those clips. So hang on to your horseshoes, partners, because it's about to get country. All right, now for this first hole, you gotta get yourself through that gap. Then you've got to take a right-hand turn before you hit that tree there. Then you've got to go around that tree there and plop around to the left where there's the basket. I'm going to try to use the underworld for this one. And you know what? I'm going to do a run-up. You know what else I'm going to do? I'm going to do a 3-finger grip. I'm going to tuck that pinky down under there and just use my 3 fingers. Here we go. Big wind, right to left. Oh, got cut up in there, didn't I? Let's do 2 off the tee, shall we? And let's make the 2 a maul. Okay, I'm gonna try the same shot, but I'm just gonna try to keep it, you know, in the middle of that gap there. Got through. Oh, got pushed back to the left too early. That's gonna be a problem. Let's go check her out. Well, the basket is right there, and I am right there, and so this is going to be an interesting little shot here. You know, I think I'm gonna have to go out wide like this, just in case I have to put her real high in the sky, you know what I'm saying? Boy, I wish I was just a little more not buried in there. I'm gonna have to, this is crazy, but I'm gonna have to do the unheard of for me, and that is gonna be a forehand as best I can. Well, that's just about the best I can do. Pardon the car alarm going off. Yeah, I do have those stickers in my boots already. Not the worst lie possible. I'm gonna go ahead and putt with this AVR 3. Oh, woo! Well, partner, that's all it takes is a little know-how. A little gumption. This is a ghost train I ran across. All right, partner, there's the basket right there. Let's see what we can do. Interesting, fun little shot. I think we're gonna go with the EMAC Truth on this one. And I'm gonna continue my run up, whether it costs me some strokes or not. Yep. Now curve around there. Oh! If it wouldn't have clipped that tiny little tree branch, shoot, that would have been the one. Well, it's not too bad anyway, but damn, it would have been perfect if it wouldn't have clipped that branch. Let's see if we can put her in, boys. There it is. Deuces. Is that a cowboy term? Deuces? Well, this is the slipperiest hole in this whole game, fellas. I could not get out of here to save my life. Now here we've got another fun shot shape where you've got to get around this tree here and then to the left of this tree there and then back to the right of that last tree there. See if I can hit that basket for you. Boom, can you see her? I think it's hard for me to see, but I think that's right about there. Is that it? We'll see. Now, if you got a real big arm, you can go over everything to the right with a big, huge hyzer and spike it down near the basket, but should I do that? I don't have a real big arm. And I can't see, so I'm liable to lose my disc. I think I'm just gonna try to go straight with my Saint, and I'm gonna put it on a hyzer and hope it just flips up and then drops down. We'll see. Hyzer, nothing. Not a hyzer at all. It was put that on Annie. The heck was I trying to do there? Well, what in tarnations? There's a snake in my, there's a disc in my tree. What was I thinking? Ain't no snake in my boots. This is gonna be a job for the max distance carbon fiber disc retriever. It ain't just for water, boys. Well, maybe I should have stuck it out a little bit more. Maybe that wasn't quite enough. Let me just give that a little more girth. I mean, a little more length. What am I talking about? My girth is just fine. The trick to putting these back is one at a time. Then you gotta, no problem. One at a time. Okay, get the next one in. Trick is to lock in each section as you pull it out so that they don't collapse until they're the one you got down there ready to collapse. If you know what I'm saying. It's the cowboy way. I tell you what, that max distance suctioned onto that disc like a $2 whore. Let's see if we can get her close, boys. Ah! Yep, right under the basket. I could drop her in from there. It's just the cowboy way. Well, I'm glad we got that par save on 1 and 3.
Hey, mister.
Now that rude response there set off a series of unfortunate events which ended with one NPC accidentally shooting another NPC in the head.
You goddamn maggot!
Ain't no problem to kick your ass. You sure you want to die right now?
What's that dunderhead up to?
Decided to live, huh?
I ain't finished with you.
Time to put you down!
Poor feller, just minding his own business.
Now what in tarnations, there's a hole in my T-pad. It's gonna be about 235 feet to that basket there. I think we're gonna go for the trusty truth. Too high, too dang high. Try the Iron Samurai and I'm gonna see if I can keep it low through that gap. Nope. Well, at least my left to right was on point since I was aiming for this gap, and both of them right here in that gap. Just too high. What am I doing? What in tarnations am I doing? I think this could probably be accomplished with a pure little fan grip pure, you know what I'm saying? Come on back. There you go, right under the basket. That's pretty good. That's not too bad. Whew. Yeah. Yeah, I am exceedingly pleased with that shot. Well, luckily, I've been saving my pars, so still at 1 under, still have a chance to at least tie my record if I, my face in the frame, if I keep going like I am. And if I just get one more birdie and no bogeys, I beat my record, fellas. That's just the cowboy way.
Now this is another crazy set of events. Just listen as the bells of dishonor toll.
No, please, no! Dear God!
Let's see if we can see this basket. It should be right in there somewhere. Oh, there it is. Is that it? Yep, that's it. It's right in the middle of the frame. That's where it is. Just got to get around those trees. Of course, I don't have a forehand, so we'll see what I can do. Do the best I can. What's a good disc for a turnover here? The Underworld again. Maybe not. It's such a fast disc. I shouldn't have taken the fuse out because that'd be the one. Because sometimes this Midnight Prowl 2, the -1 works, but then if I get it nose up, then that 1 fade will come in and push it back to the left. Oh no! Darn it. Let's see what would have happened if we would have done the Underworld. Oh no! Damn, oh, it is a roller. Oh, it's still going. Oh, better keep an eye on that bad boy. Well, we screwed the royal pooch on that one. It's gonna be asking a lot for a par save here. It's putting my round in jeopardy, fellas. What the heck is that? Some kind of black beetle? Whoa, oh no, I fluffed it a bit. It's gonna be a long putt, my friends. That's what I wanted. That's exactly where I wanted to put that AVR 3, and it would have faded there to the left a little bit. Oh boy, this is going to be an exceptionally long putt. Exceptionally long. Shoot, I'm probably right in the camera. Gall darn it. Let me move over here. There you go, just like that. Well, this thing's right in my way. All right, boys. Oh no, oh no. That was so far. Ugh. Ugh. There goes my bogey-free round. We're back to par. Well, gold darn. Oh, that almost bounced out. Can you imagine such a thing?
Now this here is my first night playing Red Dead Online and my first trip into the city. Little did I know how crazy the Wild West is.
at 175 feet and the basket is right there. Now if I play my cards right with this Swan 1 Reborn, I should be able to put it out there high and it should just turn right over and get over all those trees. Again, this is a 4-hand shot hole and I don't have a 4-hand, so this is what I'm gonna do. And a Swan 1 Reborn is all that I have to work with, fellers. Yep, that's it. Just over there, get over those trees. Ooh, hot damn, I think that went over everything. Look at the guns on this cowboy. Cannot be stopped. It's a curse, not a blessing. You know, Mama said don't take these guns to town. Why didn't I listen to her? Put your guns away, son. What can I say? I'm shoot first, ask questions later. It's the cowboy way. Well, I do not have a gap. I wonder if I could force it through there. Or should I just go up and over? You know, God darn it, I'm gonna try to force it through this tiny gap. This is crazy, but I'm gonna do it. Well, shoot. Can't say I didn't try, fellers. Tell you what.
Hey, and this is the type of debauchery that soon followed on it did online.
Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord.
I won't stand another second of this. Wise up. If you change your mind, I'll be right here. All right, but no point shopping around. Welcome back. Something slip your mind before?
All right, we need to put our very best effort into this.
All right, boys, basket is right there. You see her. Can't get through that gap. Gotta go somehow through this ridiculous gap and get immediately left. And you know what disc I use for this, don't you, fellers? It's the Firebird. Well, somebody tried to knock that down and they actually ended up ruining this gap. Idiots. They couldn't leave well enough alone. Shoot. Didn't do nothing. No run up on this one, folks. Need all the accuracy I can get. Well, it's gonna be on the other side of that tree. Some stroke of luck. She got through everything, and I've got an unobstructed putt. Boy, I feel like AB on hole 18. Tell you what.
Now this here is me testing out the Gatling gun. If there are women or little ones present, I advise they leave the room. Also, if you're a squeamish, womanly man, leave the room.
8 basket should be way back there somewhere. I don't see it, but it should be right back there. Let's use the underworld for this one. There's no gap. It's like a 1 yard, 1 meter gap. Crazy. Yeah, there is that. There is that. Probably couldn't see that. This hole sucks. Well, there's that basket. The shot wasn't too bad after all. All things considered, you know what I'm saying? Of course, they got this big old limb in my way. All right. Hole still sucks. Tell you what.
Now, this is when I discovered that you do a cannonball if you jump into the water from a high cliff. Don't mind the woman. Nothing to see here. Move along.
All right there, cowpokes. Basket's right there. No problem, easy peasy. For this, we're gonna use the Eternal Void, my friends. And we ain't doing no run up either. Get over there, turn over there, boom. Yeah. Gosh, I hope my big ass wasn't in the way again. Ugh. Like a bull in a china shop. Well, I guess I should have used a putter instead of a 5-speed. Oh, taking out the camera. Taking out the camera. Well, there goes that last bird. And that last chance to at least tie my course record. Guess I'll have to settle for even today. Cowpokes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Oh shit. Well, it was an honor sharing the trail with you cowpokes. Thank goodness I counted my cowboys before I left the range, because I forgot one of the quickest draws that I got. One of the best shooters in the game. That's my Latitude 64 Maul. Did a quick recap of the videos, and luckily I found it right away, because on that first hole, when I took that Maul shot, the second off the tee, and then I threw that Harper AVR 3 or whatever, leaning way out. Doesn't look like I ever picked up the Maul. And what do you know? There it is. Let this be a lesson to you folks. Always count your cowboys before you leave the course. Otherwise, you're liable to lose a partner. So good night, you moonlight ladies. And rock-a-bye, sweet baby James. Deep greens and blues, all the colors I choose. Won't you help me go down in my dreams? And rock-a-bye, sweet baby James. Woo, doggy. It is nothing short of a miracle that I was able to beat this course in my Defeating Local Courses series. Something else. These gaps are treacherous, let me tell you. The distances are all about in between 175 to about 250. So distances aren't too long, but the lines are crazy. It helps if you have over 300 feet of distance consistently, then you can take the high route on some of these. And obviously, as you saw, you need some forehands. You need to be able to draw from the left and draw from the right. You gotta have your offhand holster, you gotta have your cross draw ready. I'm talking Buster Scruggs, fellas. You got to do what you got to do. Doc Holliday action is what you need. All right, well, that's it for me. That sun's going down, boys. It's time for me to go start a campfire, boil some coffee, and cook some beans. Adios.
And this last here clip is me desecrating the body of the rat, because the game won't let you shoot him anymore once he's dead.
Head up.